What's up everybody, it's your boy Nick Noodles coming at you with another great video. We just uploaded the DIY Supreme stool video yesterday, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do so. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, and if you like what you see, hit that like button. Getting into this video though, I want to talk about the Smurfs collaboration that Supreme is doing this week. They just announced it this morning. You can expect a full drop list review either maybe even later today or definitely tomorrow whenever, Drops by Jay blesses us with that full drop list. I will come through, but I like to make these types of videos where I just focus on the collaboration, talk about my thoughts and opinions. So let's go through each of these items that Supreme announced today, going from least hype to what I believe is the most hyped items. And speaking on this collaboration, from week one, the items aren't doing terrible on the resale market. They're not doing the best. I think the best item right now is actually that Gore-Tex camo jacket. I don't really know why that one's doing really well. I think people are selling it for like $550 plus. I have no idea why. That's just really weird to me because if anything, I think the black colorway is better than the camo one. The denim trucker jackets aren't doing that bad. They're sitting above like 300, so after tax and fees, you pretty much make your money back. So I think over time, that piece will definitely go up. The jeans are doing also pretty decent. The black colorway especially, I think you can make a little bit of profit on, but again, those are going to hold value super well. Like all Supreme releases, I don't think that a lot of these pieces are going to do crazy numbers right away, except for maybe one item, which we will get into. But over time, these definitely are going to go up in price without a doubt. So let's just go ahead and look at some of these items. First, we have the leather Varsity jacket. This is a pretty clean piece, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't be able to pull it off, and it's probably going to be around $300 to $400. I can't see Supreme taxing like $500 plus on this item. But yeah, this is just super clean. I really like the colors on them. I think they all go really well with each other. I'm glad they used like a black base and not something super loud like, I don't know, purple or like pink, or even like white wouldn't have looked as good as the black does. So I don't really think this is going to resell right away, but I do think they are better items to go for this week. Next we have the hoodie, and this is probably the weakest item from the collaboration. And I only say that because of the way they did the graphic. It's all just one color, so it's very hard to see like what it is. It kind of has that going for it, I guess, if you like Supreme items that don't really have that super loud branding. Because it is all the same color, it's a little bit more low-key, and from a distance you're not even going to be able to tell like what it is. And so that might have some appeal to it, but for the resale market, it's probably not going to do that well. I do think they are going to sell out, but again, you're just going to have to hold this piece for a long time to probably turn a profit. I will say the cream colorway is probably the best one. The yellow and the red are pretty horrendous, and the black and blue are decent, but not as good as the cream colorway. But yeah, this is definitely the weakest item out of the collaboration, and I really wouldn't recommend going for it in terms of resale. Next, we have the sweater. This is probably my second favorite piece of the collaboration, just because you have the Happy Smurf and the Mad Smurf. I do think the black colorway is going to do a little bit better, but the white one is also pretty clean as well. These will probably do pretty well on the resale market, honestly. They're going to be under $200 in retail, and as it starts to get colder, closer to the holiday season, I think a lot of people are going to be wanting to pick these up, so the demand is going to skyrocket, I think, towards like December, January. It's just a super clean piece. I think it's a little loud, but I do think it's still wearable, and it's not like too obnoxious with the Supreme branding. Next we have the beanies. These are actually pretty nice too. I like the colors, especially that yellow one. Usually, I'm not a big fan of yellow stuff, but on the beanie, it's actually pretty fire. I think the blue from the Smurf just complements it pretty well. It also has a pretty nice logo on the back. On the yellow one, it's red. I don't know what it's going to be on the other colorways. Hopefully the logo isn't red on all of the beanies, otherwise it might look a little bit goofy. We'll just have to wait and see on that. But the beanie is definitely a good pickup, like all beanies are. If you can multi-card it with the sweater and probably get free shipping, or even like the hoodie if you like it, it's not a bad pickup, and I recommend doing that. And then lastly, we have what is probably my favorite item from the collaboration, and probably everybody's favorite item from the collaboration. Super fire design. There's not really much I can say about it other than that I really like it, and I'm sure a lot of other people really like it too. My favorite colorway has to be the red and white, but I would be happy picking up any of these. These are definitely going to resell very well. Any skate deck with just the simple Supreme logo across it is going to do numbers. The pink camo one in the background is already at like $210, $215, so that's definitely going to hit like $250 by the end of the season. Where do I see these sitting at right away? Definitely at least 100 plus, maybe even some at 150. But yeah, these are definitely just going to shoot up over time, so definitely worth picking up. I'm trying to go for 2. It's hard to tell which one is the most hyped up one because obviously like red and black colorways from Supreme usually do pretty well, especially on a skate deck, but you do have that purple, which is pretty nice. And usually when Supreme does something that's different from the rest, like the baby blue box logos and the pink box logos, stuff like that, people are really drawn to those one-off colors, so I have no idea. Maybe the purple will go first. I'm not really sure. I definitely see these all performing very similar on the resale market though, so whichever one you can pick up is definitely going to be a W. So yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts and opinions on it. I'm not very appreciative of the Smurfs because I didn't really watch it when I was a kid, but I'm sure there's some fans out there that really loved the Smurfs when they grew up, so this collaboration is pretty important to them. I'm probably just going to go for the skate deck, honestly, and if you want to see that, definitely stay tuned for Thursday. Let me know what y'all think of this collaboration. I'm definitely going to be making a dropless review either later today or tomorrow with all my resale predictions, so stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you on the next video.
Filipino crew, know how I do. See me out in Raleigh, I be ballin' at my school. He be ballin'. Computer engineering, man, that shit is hard.